purpose for this short video that I'm posting right now is to just say that there's going to be a difference in some of the programming or posting that I do on Sunday coming up pretty soon. Now, the reason for the change is that I haven't been able to attend Sunday services, which I like to do, simply because of the virus and, being exposed to the virus. I just can't take a chance being a diabetic with high blood pressure and being, 64 years of age, soon to be 65. So, I've stayed here in my little cave here, my little, what I call my world of memories, I got all kinds of things going on in this little room right here. But soon the 1B category and 1C categories up here in Illinois will be opening up as soon as the vaccines become available for me, and I'll be in the 1C category. That'll probably be in March, hopefully, maybe sooner. But as soon as it does, I'm going to start going back to regular Sunday services and dedicating that whole day to studying the gospel, resting, and going to church in the morning and the afternoon, and studying on those lessons for that. The Bible teaches that we should keep when it was delivered to the old Hebrew, the Jews, it was in the Old Testament, it said keep the seventh day holy. But as the New Testament was established through the death of Christ on the cross, and the new covenant was established, then it was determined that the first day of the week would be the day of worship and the one that should be considered holy. And so I take that to heart. You can't just say you believe in something and then act and do otherwise. That's, you often see, where you'll see confused on the internet a lot of times, people will back up some of the things that they put up, which are so pretentious and so self-righteous a lot of times, and it almost I'm not discouraging anyone doing so if that's what they feel like they have to do. They have every right, freedom of speech and all that. I'm just saying that it's my tendency, especially on this group page, that I'm not going to use a page as a place to mix up my political beliefs or my political renderings. I don't know, I can't find the right word sometimes. That's why I write instead of talk, because when you're writing you have time to figure out the right word to use, but when you're talking you get stuck if you're not using a script. And I'm not using a script, I'm just trying to relate my feelings to you all so you will understand who's putting this stuff up and why I'm doing it, or why I'm not putting other stuff up that I'm not. But mainly it's just that I don't want to be like some of these, I don't want to be like these people, these televangelists and Trump himself, or any of those people, those hypocrites that always post that self-righteous stuff and want to tell everybody else how they ought to be governed because of their religious beliefs and mix all that stuff together. I've already posted stuff on that. You know where I stand on those things. And so, in turn, now I've lost track of what I was, the point I was trying to make altogether. I just feel the need to just let you know that I try to include the Lord in my life. I don't try to push it off on other people. What I was trying to say earlier, the best way to go about doing the Lord's work and doing the preaching and the teaching that the gospel talks about is by leading by example, I think, and not so much by trying to tell other people how they should live their lives. But maybe if you take more time in concern of your own life and guiding by not only what you speak, but by your example, and then by when somebody says, "Why do you do that?" and then once they ask, then you inform them from where your joy comes, or from where your decisions are made, or from where your confidence comes from. Because I'll tell you, person that is surrounded by good, honest Christians, and he always hears the truth from these folks, then he's not afraid to speak it, because he knows that most of the ones that he associates himself with are people that he can trust in front of him and behind him. And so, anyway, that gives a person confidence to speak up about those matters. But you also learn as time goes by not to always be offering advice, but to maybe listen to a little bit more often, and put it to use instead of just listening. Hear. The Bible says, "He who has an ear, let him hear." Not listen, hear. Okay? All right, well, that's all the preaching I'm going to do today. I know I must look ridiculous every time I come up to this camera to do this. I always have come in from outside. I've got on my it's 9 degrees below zero outside right now. I just want all you southern people that live out there in those southern regions of the country that never have to deal with sub-zero temperatures, that you're very lucky. You should feel blessed. Because right now I got ice all over the place out there. My dog can't stay out too long. It makes her feet get too cold, makes them crack and all that kind of stuff. And then you got to put on all these winter clothes. I mean, how would you like to run around in this stuff all day? When you come in the house, you're either too hot or you're sweating when you go back outside, and then you freeze. So, there's nothing easy about having to live up north in this cold weather. You better be glad you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You got to be tough to live in the north. Anyway, just get yourself a dog. You don't have to be that tough. Anyhow, good night, everybody. Have a good day tomorrow. A good Sunday. Don't forget about the Lord's Day, and maybe thank God for your blessings and your life, and that you're still alive. And pray for those that are suffering. Pray for recovery of our nation, and pray that He will guide Joe Biden's hand and help redeem this nation's glory and dignity. Put us back on the right track of unity and faith in God, and help us all to just be kinder and more patient. Look out for our brothers a little better, All right, have a good day. Bye-bye now.